Good morning, Townsville. Hi, how you guys doing, huh? Welcome in. I hope that everybody's having a nice day, a nice day. It's been a while since I last watched anything Powerpuff Girl related. There we go. Gotta pronounce my consonants. But yeah, back in the day, I used to watch the Powerpuff Girls like a lot, and it's actually quite nice, you know? And if you guys ever want to listen to something really good, check out the album called Heroes and Villains, I believe it's called, from the Powerpuff Girls. It's an album based, well, not so much based, it's an album that is like full of Powerpuff Girl inspired songs, and it has some big hitters like Devo. Devo made a song for Mojo Jojo, and there's a lot of Powerpuff Girls inspired songs in that album. So if you guys ever want to listen to something really good, I do recommend you listening to that. But yeah, I'm doing really good today. I just had a coffee, with a slice of bread with some honey. And it was pretty nice. It's been a while since I last ate anything honey related. It's been a while since I last ate some honey. And I didn't know we had honey. The good thing about honey is that it never goes bad. That is one of the miracles of like nature. You know, a food that never goes bad. And it tastes nice. It has a little bit of a thingy floating on it, but I'm not too sure what it is. I don't think it's anything bad. But I don't think I want to chew on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's edible. But I guess I may find out what that thing floating in like the honey is. You got the honey. You may got the honey, but I have the mustard. I don't know if you guys remember that meme of the guy going honey. I don't know. I don't know how to do that voice. But you know. I guess it all stemmed from the guy that said beans like that, you know. But I don't know. I remember with a lot of that song. I remember those vines with a lot of not melancholy, but you know, I like reminiscing about the vines. I remember that a vine was only available in like on phones. I had an iPad, so I couldn't really use Vine until I didn't soft model. I guess you could say I soft modded, until I jailbreaked my iPad. I had an iPad 3 LTE something, I don't know. And the cool thing about jailbroken iPads is the fact that you could run iPod and iPhone apps on it, and it was kind of interesting, yeah. So I got to play some phone-only games on my iPad thanks to having a jailbroken iPad. I was trying to remember exactly where this song plays, but yeah, the name of the song says it all. You have mail. That's why you get your initial report summary, whatever that may be. I know that I technically play the Dino Crisis not too long ago, but I could go for a run. I tend to only go for the best ending, but I could like switch it up from time to time. The cool thing about the games back in the day, and some games still do it like to this day, is the fact that they do have a ton of replayability. And I know that getting the bad ending in Dino Crisis means that some of my teammates die. A lot of them die, but yeah, as much of a cinder block head as Gale sometimes is, you know, I'm just like, I cannot let this guy die. So, you know, I may feel a little bit, but I do remember obviously that the first ending that I got was not necessarily the best ending, but I didn't get like the worst ending, as far as I am concerned. But it's been a long time ago since I last got my first ending on Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis. I like this song a lot. It plays in a very spooky part of the game. I've been recently listening to more Vocaloid songs that may be extra spooky, mostly because it's you know, it's that time of the year, and I love the fact that there's a lot of spooky Vocaloid songs. But something that I noticed, and I'm not so sure if it's because of me, it may just be because of me, but I've been trying to get some good old gifs of the animes that I used to watch back in the day, and it may be that there may not be a lot, which that's something that I'm not necessarily sure about, because how can there not be a lot of Halloween themed gifts and media? Well, I mean, when it comes to gifts, I understand, because you know it does require animating something. Although that's something that you could do in like Bling. Do you guys remember Bling or Blinch, whatever that name may be? I do remember Blinch and Retrica and Peaks something. I don't remember the name of it. But those kind of glittery sites that you could put like a ton of like sparkles on images, and you know, you can definitely do a cheap GIF with that. And you know, it was all the rage back in the day. So that's why it is kind of strange to me to not find as much gifts, you know, as much Halloween gifts as I would otherwise think that there was. I don't know. It may just be the passing of time in which media is rotting, and you know, the internet is there, as people often say. People have been trying to come up with the idea of, oh no, the internet is very much alive. I guess you could say this. I mean, it is not so much that the internet is like dead, like there's no internet, but you know, the fact that there's a ton of bots and web pages die, media deletes itself, something of the sorts. But no, there's a ton of activity. It just so happens that we may not see it as much nowadays. Or at least that's the sentiment, supposedly, eh? As for me, I think I'm fine with how things are right now. It could be way better, but it could be way worse. So I'm very much okay with how the internet is going nowadays. It can always get worse, so be prepared. That's all that I'm saying. Just be prepared. Ain't that ominous, eh? I guess that's the scariest part of this Pokemon, realizing that things are indeed passing, eh? The internet is dying, eh? Although some people may claim that it is already dead. But you know, I already talked about that. Sorry if I'm talking nonsense. I'm trying to write and speak at the same time. So either my brain goes to one or goes to the other. I'm just, you know, speaking some nonsense. But it do be like that. And you know what else it would be like that? Silent Hill, eh? Because it do be like that sometimes. So let me bring up the game. The sooner we begin our playthrough, the better. Speaking about spooky ambience and so on and so forth, it's raining outside. Eh? I'm glad that it is not raining inside, eh? But it is raining, and it more than spooky. I guess it's becoming more humid, so that's not too good of a thing, eh? But it's also not so bad. It gives you a little bit of a cozy ambience. And speaking about cozy, it surprised me to see that Melody of all, actually here she is, Melody of both of my dogs decided to just come and hang while I was sleeping. Usually both Canelo and Melody come together just to sleep if mom is not at home and they are inside the house. But apparently Canelo was the only one who was like fast asleep, and only Melody was like awake. So she just decided to come and be like, "Hey, yo, fam, can I crash out in here?" And yeah, I mean, it was 2 hours before I had to wake up. So you know, I spent the last 2 hours of my sleepy time sleeping with the little queen, sleeping with Melody, and she's so soft as well. I almost had no bed space because of course she planted herself like right in the middle of the bed, and I was like, okay, let me just cadoodle around Melody so I won't disturb her, you know. So yeah, I got to cuddle with Melody, the little princess. Melody is also Chihuahua, by the way. She's a very much a hairy Chihuahua. Although I'm not so sure how much of a Chihuahua she is. I mean, she has the body of a Chihuahua. But I don't know. I just know that I love her so much and she loves me so much. All the little babies in this house love us, and we love them as well. I gotta breathe. There we go. Anyways, let's start with Siren to Hero. So that way we can do everything and anything. Actually, I'm not so sure why I opened Steam. I don't have the game on Steam. So let me open up the game over here. Let me change the scene. This is not the scene. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so the game should boot up at any time, at any moment. Oh, you guys can't hear the music anymore. Let me just close it. Speaking about closing things, let me... Oh, I actually have the Windows, the game bar thingy closed. Now the question of the millennia, do we have sound? We do have sound. I just hope that, you know, that the sound is not on monitor only and just, you know, Silent Hill, the arcade. Monitor off, there we go. Alrighty, let's give it a go. Making my way downtown, making my way downtown. I just been watching that video of the cat going over and over again. Okay, let's go on. So here we are. We just lost the sleeve, right? And I don't know. I think it suits us very well. We are very strong. We kind of look like Birkin. I mean, with one arm, you know, looking bigger than the other, I kind of look like Birkin. Well, she kind of looks like Birkin in this attire. Let me change costumes. I want to change costumes at least once a stream. Can I enshrine anything? I may enshrine one of these things. There we go. I have a Ramune. Store screen max sanity. It may help, although I don't really have problem when it comes to like sanity. But I guess if anything, it can come up in a pinch. Health, max sanity. I'm gonna enshrine the Ramon. The Ramon. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah. Does Ramon appear in KOF 15? I do believe he appears in KOF 15, Ramon. Man, oh man, the man, the legend. I don't think I will draw any on Namori. There may be like a good one, but I'm totally okay with the ones that we have. That's 300 or 3,000. I'm sorry. I feel like investing in my own Omamori, sorry, may be the way to go. I'm gonna try and go with Max Omamori and see what's up. That's gonna be my goal in this playthrough. I'm gonna upgrade my Omamori to the max. And let me record as well. So that way I can save my Emma. Mama, mama. Where do we have to go? I swear everybody lives so far away from one another. Eh? This town is very big. Eh? I wouldn't be surprised if people in Press capture that again. I don't know, man. I don't think I can break this open. Look at those pulsating things. I'm just glad that we all see the same thing. Eh? Like, everybody says, yo, there are monsters around. Eh? I mean, we all see monsters. And by that I mean we look at each other in the mirror. Yeah. But... yeah, I'm glad that Hinako is not like... Oh, there I go. Here I am.
化け物につけられてないか問題ない。シュウ君っていつまでひなこのこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。そうだな。された覚えもない。立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Wow. Now what is that supposed to mean? I like the hair physics. They're very hairy. In the end, she is very much jealous of us. Biru. I know Biru, but is that Ho? Who? Ho? Ho? Biru. Ho? Is that's not Ho, that's Ha? Ho? I don't know. I know that I said this before, but yeah, I should restudy my katakana. Although it's kind of interesting to see that there are enough, well, not enough, but there are some borrowed words already in this time of Japan. I don't know exactly when they started appearing, but you know, anyone who may be into like, you know, language studies may corroborate when exactly they started like borrowing words. I know that katakana obviously has like maybe hundreds of years, eh? Or maybe not. I don't know. I only know that they hold a meaning, but I'm not so sure if the meaning is as cultural as it once was. I don't know. By that I mean, I remember hearing a story that hiragana was only like, you know, back in the day when Japan was very much a patriarchy ruled country. They were like, oh, only us, the higher ups and men can only like read and learn hiragana. And so I believe women invented katakana, but I don't know. That's something that I've read, but I'm not so sure of the veracity of that. It may be, it may not be. I don't know. Time will only tell. Also, let me put this thing on. There we go. Okay, now that's up. I'm glad that I came back for the arare. But yeah, my whole spiel of this is, I don't know how old the katakana is. It may really be old. I don't know. Like, you want people, you know, people may say, yo, 100 years old is like very, very old, but in the scheme of things, it's very like, that's not a lot of time. It is both a lot of time and not a lot of time. What do we have here? More arare. Well, it seems like the more that I eat, the more that it's gonna heal me. I hope that it comes to a point in which it heals me fully. But I don't know. That may not be for me to decide. So where do we get it going now? I'm just gonna go straight over here. Well, not over here, but over here. Hello. Oh, we have the enemy. We have an enemy. Oh, speaking about the enemy. Wait. Can I not? No, I don't think I can. I was gonna say, let me see if I can go back. Because there is a pipe that I could have grabbed. So let me go check. I know that this is indeed a waste of time. But a free weapon is a free weapon. It is the weapon of the free. This is the kind of setting that, you know, parents talk about when they said, when I had to go to school, I had to go through this and this and that. So this is what they had to go through, apparently. So where was this thing? It should be a little bit ahead. In fact, it should be a little bit too ahead. Actually, no. I don't think I can go there. Can I? Can I not? I may be able to go through here. I just want my free weapon. I don't think I can get it though. Oh, that's a shame. Although I may be able to go through. No, not at all. It was a waste of time. I should have saved on the shrine over there so that I could just reload and then teleport my way over there. But that didn't occur to me until now, after the fact. When something is after the fact, it's an afterthought. There we go. That's the word that I was looking for. An afterthought. Melody is getting comfy. Melody is on my lap right now. Canelo is on the not the main hall, the main, well, I guess the main hall, yeah. He's next to the dining room and the Well, not the armor thingy.
相棒
I don't remember.
妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか。
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこって柊君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
Well, yeah.
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
Does that really bother you that much? And of course they're gonna. I heard something and I didn't know if it was inside the game or if it was outside the game. It was very much outside the game. It was like... Okay, what else did I... Formidable foes. A monster in the form of a Miko, or Shrine Maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and a chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko, or is this just a monster pretending to be her? I don't know, man. A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. The nightmare. Space Wars. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the space army. I think we played with dolls too. Right, I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. This was after the war. I walk this path every time I go to Rinko's, but to be honest, to this day I'm still scared that I may get lost. I mean, I've told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost. But then I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath of the rice fields for fun, got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults. Back then, and even to this day. That really sucks. Are we gonna get ambushed? Hopefully not. We're really like close to a thing, eh? We have full health, right? Yes. So no need for the Arale just now. For the Arale. I haven't really watched or read Dr. Slump. So I'm not so sure what I'm missing on or what I'm missing out. Oh, what do we have here? Higashi. Kakashi. Well, I mean, now with this game, I have learned that Kakashi means catch up with Shu and Rinko. Interesting. That Kakashi means scarecrow. Baseball bat, an ordinary wooden bat. I would play with this a lot, so I feel right at home. Although I wonder how resistant it would be. No, not that one. Durability high. What do you guys think it would be sturdier? A steel pipe or a baseball bat? I guess a steel pipe. I mean, I would feel that would do much damage because it could cut easier. But this does more blunt damage. The game is giving it to me for a reason. Giving it to me for a reason, so... I hear the enemy. The enemy. Well, it's either one or the other. Let me see if I can deal with both. I have the enemy. The enemy. She hasn't really noticed me. This is pretty good. There we go. They still go down with 2 slashes. I think I have grabbed everything from here. I'm pretty much sure that that other gay Rincon, is her name Rincon? I don't know. Will eventually be a boss. There you go. Let me see if this works. There you go. It does a ton of damage. Like, when it comes to actual impact, it does feel quite nice, quite sturdy. Quite sturdy. Sturdy. I may need to go... where? My idea was that we needed to go here. But that may not be the case. I know that we need to go there, but... you know... I guess the game will eventually tell me by itself. And be like, hey, here's a light. You can go here. Hi. Oh, there they are. Well, there I go. Uh-oh. Hi. Look at all this decoration, eh? In retrospect, fighting with that thing would be like way worse, but fighting with just one of those things, maybe hard enough. Kimochi waru.
まさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴やどうしてこんな
I don't know, man.
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられる。よし、行こう。
And just as we're about to move, could you like follow them, please? You're gonna miss them again. So let me see what's over here, eh? Middle school. Ebisugaoka Middle School. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction. That damn construction. Eh? So the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko. I think I met Rinko. Eh? I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. Eh? Hey, old partner. Now that thing is gonna get to me. I mean, unless there's something over here that I can get. But I don't think so. I don't know how you guys call this. In Spanish we call them reilete, but I don't know. It's been a while since I ever saw one of those. Yeah, you do you. Ooh, it's so scary, I'm so scary, I'm gonna slash you. I can go here though. There is indeed a shrine, so let me first save and then branch out and see what's up. Let me see what's over here. There might not be anything. I might just be going back just because. Well, actually, that may not be the case. It got knocked over. Oh, now we can... Interesting. Well, if that's the case, let me go back. Let me see what's on the other branch. I know that we've been through here like a million times, but something new may have spawned. You never know. And not just enemies. Ramon. Hello. You had your chance. There we go. Oh, I'm glad that I didn't get grabbed. Ow. Bad idea. Let me see what I can consume. There we go. So when it comes to consuming, let me do this one and then let me do it again. Yum, 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 yum. So it is true, the more that you consume, or the more that you get that thing, the more that you eat, the more that it heals. That's fascinating. I wonder why that works. I guess it's not so much the placebo effect of being like, oh, another toolkit, thank you. Actually, do I even have a toolkit? Yes. Let me fix this. There we go. Nice. So it was a nice idea to come here. But yeah, I guess that's why the slogan of Lays, or how we call it here in Mexico, Sabritas. In here the slogan is, we bet you cannot only eat just one. And I believe that may be the case. So let's see. So now that we can go here, what else can we discover? What most interesting things we can do? So this is a new place. I could either go here or go there. Although this seems to be blocked off. And this would only take me back to where I came from. So that's no good. A farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama. Even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway. Their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office. So the coroner? I don't know, could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them. So I saw everything with my own two eyes. When that doctor put his knife to the bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach churning gun came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel. Hell, they even right up their asses. Those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats. Birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces. I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Don't diss Inari, bro. Inari MC, The MC Inari. What do we have here, huh? We have Kiku, I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, we look at that. I'm just gonna wait for them to like come to me. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad. So what did this thing do? Not the bandage, but the Higashi. Stamina and prevents stamina consumption. That is actually pretty good. Eh? So no. Hello. Are you not gonna acknowledge me, eh? I guess I'm glad that's the case. There you go. Slash, slash. Ow. There we go. Hey, if we are to fight, we are to fight, you know. There we go. So as powerful as the bat is, you can only do one attack, one heavy attack per turn. And I say turn just because, you know, to put it in RPG terms, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, nice dodge. Well, come here. I have a surprise for you. It is nice having three weapons like this. One that smashes pretty hard. The other one for rapid but effective movement. And the one that actually, like, you know, damages the enemy. Another Ramune. Ramune flowers, eh? I have never watched or played or even read anything Scott Pilgrim related. So I'm sure that I'm missing out on many things. And even when I do, I still decide to not do anything about it. Such is the power of choice. Eh? Hopefully we can find another steel pipe soon. So I see it. Chocolate. When it comes to chocolate, what did it do? I may enshrine it actually. Restores max health and sanity. Look at that. That is my helmet there. How far away is the last shrine or the next one? It's a little bit further away. Let me go back and enshrine some things. My inventory will thank me later. Let's see. Enshrine. Let me enshrine one chocolate. There we go. Ramune. Restores max sanity. I don't need it that much. I'm just gonna enshrine them. That's pretty good. We are one step closer on getting an upgrade. Oh, I should say it, by the way. There we go. It could be interesting if a game would add an optional thing like, hey, you have already saved, just in case you were wondering. I don't believe this game has any jump scares, but that is yet to be seen. The fact that it hasn't happened until now doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. I was about to say. Oh, come here. I'm ready. Ow. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, thank you. There you go. I can't believe I have eaten all of my red capsules now. Doesn't feel right. Yum 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 yum. So the others are pretty fast to consume. Stamina, max sanity. Internet consume Yokkan. Also use this on offer. I'm gonna probably use it here. There we go. Just in case. I may not use it just now. Just so that I have enough if needed. It is time for me to explore every nook and cranny of this area, because I'm pretty much sure that something of value may present itself. Like this. Air. Well, air is pretty valuable. Not so sure why somebody decided to like charge for it sometimes. But you know. Oh, another shrine. Let me do my record of Ragnarok. I have never watched that or read that. Is record of Ragnarok good? Hopefully it is. I have already saved, so let me wreak havoc with this steel pipe and then let me go back for the other one. I feel like that may be the better choice. Hello. Something just flew by. I wonder what flew by. They may just have given me a thing for some reason. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. Let me go back for the pipe. I had the same idea for one of the pipes, and then I couldn't go back for it anymore. I don't think I can enshrine my pipe. There you go. A new one. New pipe just dropped. I love the puzzle that they did in Silent Hill 3. The throwback to the fairy in the pond. A tail. That's pretty good. So what flew by? Here I am. What's the matter? What seems to be the problem, officer? Those are some sounds and a half. Uh-huh. So nothing here. Higashi Katayosuke, eh? Higashi Katayosuke. Oh, we need to go down. We need to go there. Oh, another red capsule. Thank you. I can't believe I consumed them all. I already said that, but I had like 12 or 13 red capsules, and now I have none. Well, I only have like one. Can I really go here? Something tells me that if I go back, I'm gonna get ambushed. But you know, so is the fate of everybody here. I don't know.
Hanako, kochi!
Here I go. Do you think that she will betray us? Maybe. Or maybe they are setting us up to believe that, and then she would like sacrifice herself, and that's her redemption. Like, oh, I have doubted you so much, Hinako. I can now understand why he calls you partner, and then she died. Hello. Oh, hi. Oh. Ow. That doesn't heal me, but that's something. Ow. Oh, he actually grabbed me, eh? Oh, is this gonna be like in Silent Hill 3? Silent Hill 3 and Resident Evil 3, eh? My tongue. So how do I go on about these enemies? I wonder. There you go. Oh, so that's how you do it. Another one, eh? So they do have a very specific way of going on about it. They also do mental damage. So we have a new enemy, everybody, which is kind of like an old enemy but with new powers. A giant repulsive lump. We have already read that. A particular suspicious monster around. Okay, the greedly staring eyes. The greedly, yeah. Staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts, charming with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical, eh? How do you know that? Are you talking about somebody else? She might be, eh? Let's see. Let's see what we can find over here. There might be something of good use. Although this very much seems to lead me where I need to go. Maybe. Antique comb. Let me enshrine that as soon as possible. Although the nearest shrine is... Well, it's not too far away, but it's also not too close by. Oh, hi. There we go. I was gonna say, did my bat like break? Am I using it as a stake now? Why would somebody use a bat like that? Well, I don't know. If it works, I guess. Well, I'm glad that I didn't need to use my my yokan or my this thing. Eh? Let's see, what else can we find over here? This place looks a little bit suspicious. Go through the house of the house. Kutsuti. What did the Kutsuti do? This is the Higashi, but not the thing that I needed. Divine water. Kutsuti. Restores health and current max sanity. Can also be used as a shrine thingy. I may put it here. What's up, Melody? Melody seems to be a little bit restless. She only wanted to like change positions. Also, yeah, my bat broke a little bit. Well, that kind of sucks. It's gotten into the house. It's gotten into the house, everybody. Have a little bit of chocolate. That's about it. There we go. Oh, that actually was a critical. That was pretty good. Oh, now that we gain a little bit of sugar. Nothing useful here. I'm glad that she is a kitchen knife. I like knife for slicing meat and fish. That's easy to use. It's frail, so I'll need to handle it with care. I take it that it may pack a punch. I'm gonna leave it here just in case. I will eventually need it for combat though. Arare. Don't need it right now. Hello? I'm in my left mind. If you say so. Every man says the same, Is there really nothing here? One would believe that it would be. More bandages. I do need me some bandages. Gonna trade you one chocolate for one bandage. Although that could have very much well have been an enshrining thing. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show, man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Yeah, right. This I think there's a ton of stuff in here that I need to enshrine. But that I could very much do enshrine. Let me see if I can... I cannot. That would be a very long trouble. Oh, I just hope that I can come back here. Otherwise it would be a pain. I mean, should I not? I still have some juice left in this. I'm just gonna change it. Better take this just in case. Just in case. So let us see. When it comes to that. Divine water. I feel like I will eventually just enshrine all of my divine water because I do not believe it may be saving me around here. It may be useful during a very specific time of the game, but not so much here, you know. Oh, hello. Come on, you My weapon's about to break. Yeah, isn't that good? Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like that enemy is one of those that spew things. I hope this is not a trap. Oh, it is a trap. Oh, what can I do? My sanity is actually like unusable right now. Interesting. Oh, at least it's there, though. Can I not use one of those? Greatly restores health? No. I may just save it for him. Stamina, type of offering, yields thing, slightly restores health and current max sanity. Not really. First aid kit, divine water. There's nothing for me to gain. It seems I needed to go through here anyway. But there might be some things that I may need to get. Which ones, I don't know. Some things. I got another Higashi. Well, that's pretty nice. Let's see what's downstairs. Nothing. What did I miss? I think I missed something else, but I don't remember exactly what. Nothing important. Let's just go in. Oh, actually. Elevator. Time to eat. Fine showing an Rinko. A face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. Thronging, that is a new word for me. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after the other, vibrating the peace and violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. Oh. What do you mean give up on her? Excuse me, eh? They're talking about me. Is that girl teasing me again? Whatever the enemy may be right now, I don't wanna be near them. Let me see if I can go here. I'm exploring as if I had enough room for like things. But you know, you gotta get on with the spirit of the goblin game. The loot goblin. So we have a shrine here. Let me enshrine things. Time to enshrine the anti-comp. There we go. What else can I enshrine? I'm just gonna enshrine all of my divine water. Jokensen's fine. I'm gonna enshrine 2 chocolates. And a Higashi. I could have enshrined 2, but I'm fine. I'm fine with how things are right now. Let me record my progress, Record the progress. I don't know if the game wants me to go here or wants me to go here. Let me investigate what's over here. I may find something good. I may find my demise though. Which may be the same thing. I feel like dancing. Seems like this is the way to go, so I'm gonna go back and explore and see what's over here. It's been a while since I last played any Just Dance games. I remember having a ton of fun with them. And if anything, we saved the games. We saved the Budokai Tenkaichi.
Shu-kun, 嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
What do you mean?
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
That's how we roll, eh? Head to the mountain. Well, let me first see what's up. Let me see what I missed. I'm pretty sure I missed a ton of stuff. This game does reward you very much if you go and explore a lot of things. So that is what I'm about to do. It could be cool if we end up fighting the Naginata in this side of the world, in this side of the game. Hello. Ow. Ow. That's what you get for trying to get the thing. But the fact that they are enemies means that they may be guarding something really good. So let's check that out. I'm glad that I saved nearby. Even though the game autosave, you know. When it comes to actually like getting the thing, right? Let me get my things on the ready. That's what they were guarding, and then. I wonder if I can. Yep. See you later. I don't really need to fight them, man. So there we go. We got an Emma, and we got some things as well. Can I lose them this way? That would be funny. Oh, speaking about getting the things, it is nice that you can actually like go back. I thought that this was like a point of no return. So let me get the things that I missed. Some Ramune. I've already read that. There we go. We didn't really miss much. And that's pretty good. So from here I just go right and then right again. I'm just glad that the enemies don't mind me too much. Can I enshrine anything else? Anything of value? I only have a Ramune, and then I have this. I'm fine with the things that I have. As much as I do like to enshrine things, I gotta remember that I gotta save some for me. And not only gotta put faith on the gods, but I also gotta put faith in myself. So from here, I go there or where? I thought I saw somebody like running over there. But then I thought, that's my imagination. Imagination. Nothing here. I have been here before, that is true. There's a lot of backtracking, but it is effective how new everything feels, even after visiting things. What did they call me? They went oink oinking. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the strong points of this game. You don't really go places too often, so much so that it feels familiar. So that makes it easier for you to be like, huh, I've been here before, but I do not remember everything. You know, I believe this is the place that the game wants me to go at, or by, or to, or 3. So can I go here instead? Another toolkit? Yes. Might go here first. And obviously there's nothing. I have never ever in my life seen a washing machine with a handle. That is an interesting sight to see. Oh, Melody wants to go though. There we go. Oh, there goes my little boy Canela. Canela, every time he hears any car that's announcing something, he just goes awoo. He is the cutest. Look at these washing machines. There's nothing in there. Although I may have missed something, but I don't know. I can live with it. So I now have 2 Emma, which means that I can upgrade 2 things. But I only have one. I only have enough faith for just one upgrade, and that is the what's it called? The Omamori thingy. Carcass. Yum 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 yum. Some sort of offering, I mean, I guess that's just what I'm about to do. Let me just go back and enshrine this thing. That should give me enough for the next Omori. Speaking about Omori, I actually have never played Omori, so I'm not so sure what the meaning of Omori means. I don't even know what the meaning of Omamori is. But if you know, you know. Oh Yasumi, oh Yasumi. Apparently that song plays in the bad ending. Which I guess, you know, the title of the song very much explains everything, That's right. Right, carcass. Oh, I only need a little bit more. Am I gonna be fine? Just one of these. There we go. I only needed 20 anyway. Okay, let's pray and get the Omamori. Yippee! Now I can only hold 3. So which one am I gonna get, huh? Which one am I gonna put into place? So I decrease damage when dodging. And I do not get interrupted when healing. I'm picking up food items, that's not too bad. Max health would be nice. Greatly decreases focus charging times. I guess that could help in the long run. But, you know, it increases max health. I don't know, man. Which one would you guys choose? I guess for combat it's nice, but there are times in which you charge and then the enemy just doesn't do anything. I guess I'm gonna go with the offensive rather than the defensive. And then you go like... Oh, actually it takes a little bit more. Well, that's fine. Charging a little bit more is pretty good. And remember everybody, the best thing to invest on is yourself. Yippee. Okay, now that we got that down, hopefully the girl will not kill us. Will not kill us. So I did hear something, something oinking, oinking over here. But we're still yet to see what's up with that thing. I hope there's an Omamori for heavy damage consumption. That would definitely be lovely. I've only been using heavy attacks. I cannot go here. Add to the mountain. Well, I guess I could do it over here then. No, over here. Oh, Yasumi. Oh, Yasumi. One day I will play Omori, I swear. Maybe on stream, maybe off stream, I don't know. Depends on how long the game is. As far as I am concerned, the game is not that long, but it is longer than your average. I hear a mosquito. It is longer than your average RPG Maker game, man. I hear it at the enemy. Oh, look at that guy. Ow. Ow. Let me do this instead. Ow, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't win anything by fighting, so I'm just gonna go. Unless I missed something really good. Like in here, perhaps? I don't see anything that may be of use. There's a shrine, though. No time for this. No time for that, Goku. No time for that, Hinako. Hinako, you gotta help me save my wife. Anata wa Nihongo hanashimasu ka? No time for that, Hinako. Okay, I guess I'm fine. Let me pray, and let me see if there's something good that we can get there. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna try and loot whatever I may get. So we have nothing. Low. We have nothing. Okay, you do you. Do we have any cool items around? Actually, no. We don't have any kind of items. Let me reload the save. I was thinking that maybe there was something, but there's nothing. Okay. Now that we have avoided unnecessary danger, we won't be able to like avoid like fighting like forever. I know, but it's not like we gain XP points or whatever. So if I go here, obviously it's very different than going here. I want to explore this part first. There seems to be something really good over here. By seems I mean I have a hunch. My hunch was self-reflection, eh? That time that I found nothing, it served to me as the... So what else can we find? Oh, I'm surprised that there was nothing over there. But you win some, you lose some. I hear you. The damage from the typhoon. I'm glad that I found a red capsule though. Oh, that actually killed it. Oh, that's pretty good. Should I actually... This thing... The Higashi. Stamina. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be. This helps in a pinch, so that's fine. Hanako is addicted to Tylenol. What a shame, what a shame. Let me save just in case. I don't think I have anything that I can enshrine. But if I get to find another dried carcass and a comb, I should be able to up my max health. Max power. Wait, that's Homer Simpson. Well, actually, no, that's Max Power. Eh? Those are two completely different people. Eh? Or so they want us to believe. The truth is out there. That's from the Auburn Festival. What exactly did I update? I don't know. More Higashi, that's pretty good. For stamina. This spot looks really clean actually. It's very shiny. Imagine having to go to school, living in the mountains like this. I guess there's some truth and some wisdom when it came to people being like, back in the day I used to go through the mountains in order to go to school and stuff like that.
そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
Step back to reality.
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。
Uh-oh.
ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
I'm right here.
相棒遅かったな。さあ行こうぜ。
I mean, that may be the case, you know? There's nothing stopping them from doing a silent healing which we're living as... Well, I mean, they already did. So, with more reason, we may be there. You know, with more reason, they might do a silent healing which we are already there. That would be a nice reveal, a big reveal. But maybe that's what the UFOs wants to be. A long time ago. A long egg. Get it? A long time ago. Get it? I hear the people. The people. The village people. So I can go there through here. But what about this? No, actually, no. It doesn't take me to anywhere. Let's go into the main house. This is a big house.
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
Oh, come on. Do we gotta go to the
ちょ
school?
っと休憩しようよ。
I was about to say, yeah. Can we just not... Just jump the thing, eh? I gotta tip it. Boy. Guys, is this Gakko no Kaidan, eh?
もうダメ。しばらく休ませて。
Me. That's how she sounds like.
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
わかった。
え、シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
Well, then come with
俺
me.
が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休めん。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
How convenient did you think, eh? Obtain the key to the mountain. Again, can we just not, like, jump over the fence? Dinko is always asking whether Shu and I are an item. That is a new term for me, an item. I tell her... Oh, sorry. I tell her every time that we are not, but she never seems to buy it. She never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. They can tear us apart. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Yamate, maybe, eh? Provegarasu. Wash your hands, maybe, I don't know. Can I hear them interact if I go here? I can either go here or go there. No good, it won't budge. It wouldn't be a Silent Hill if there wasn't like a school setting, don't you think? So I'm glad that they are doing this. I wonder if we're gonna find. I've been being here since graduation. I hope that we can find like monsters with school uniforms and be like, ah, yeah, extra creepy. Although I do remember that the first enemies that were in the school didn't even have a uniform. Explore Ebisugaoka Middle School. I'm gonna explore over here. So this just takes me outside, I know that this seems like a very, very rustic school. But you know, it is not so much where you are, but what you do, eh? So even a place like this feels like it is like very cozy. Origami of rumors. Ah, looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. Visugaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force to for construction and coal mining when the school was built. The town was always bustling for real, and the school was full of students. The students at the time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. Interesting.
この祠、学校創立より古いとか、ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Oh, that was very nice of him. Building a school seems like a very good thing. Well, I mean, it is like a very good thing, eh? So,
これって
I feel like that's one of
供
the
え物？
goals of any philanthropist, building a school. Let me enshrine this. I only have this much. I want to keep the Higashi with me just a little bit longer. Just so that I can have things to heal me with. Although I still need to strategically think on how I'm gonna use those items. What about stamina and, you know, the likes? I've already gone there. Stuck. It is very stuck. What about here? I'll go there, won't budge. Look at all this kanji. Look at all this flower. What can we do over here? To all faculty on patrol duty, to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice President Matsuo.
キーボックスが開かない。鍵がいる。
Could this be a first aid box? Is this a map? Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about the keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Who knew? Poor little thing, eh? Another steel pipe. I'm gonna probably need to change it. I'm gonna wait until the baseball bat is actually like broken, so that way I will get the most use of it. What else is in here? Only shoes. No good at one batch. I have never been in a setting in which I had to like take out my shoes in order to like go inside a place. I feel like it would be a very culturally important thing to experience. I could either go there or go here. That's coming from here. Let me see what I can find over here first. Bandages, thank you. Oh, hold on. Lockers. Something is about to bust from these lockers. That would be lovely, eh? That actually would be wonderful. Maybe a cat. If it's a cat, that would be extra lovely. Aoi, what? Aoi Takeshi. There's only so many combinations. That's not it. Let's start with the one that's like, you know. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, we're gonna do it. If this is giving somebody like, you know, visual fatigue, I'm sorry for this. But you know, I just love my brute forcing. That is not it. Eventually we will get the right combination. Sometimes when doing these kinds of things, it is recommended to start with the highest number and then go down. But I don't know how good of an advice this is in these kinds of cases. It's not working. It may work someday. I'm gonna try with a couple of combinations then, and then I will stop. No. So I'm gonna wait until I can actually like find the combination. Because as much of a fun thing for me is to try to brute force that thing, eh? It just won't work, eh? Oh, we have some music. I cannot really read because of my glasses. Did I ever tell you guys that these glasses seem to not be the correct glasses that I need? It is not so much of a thing of me not getting used to them, but it is funky. Whenever I see in the middle of my glasses or like at the middle of my glasses, things are blurry, but when I look at the edges, they look clear. So either they gave me the wrong glasses, or maybe my eyesight changed a little bit. I don't know. Let's go here. So yeah, I need to see if I can get more like new glasses. Attention! Divine water. I mean, it's not like I need it. I don't really want to repair my bat, even though it is good. I may save it for later. I'm gonna try and see if I can remember that I have some stuff going on over here. Although the shrine is really close by. I guess we can go here. Yeah. So who said attention? I hope it wasn't me. If it's a new monster that can mimic voices, that actually would be pretty funky. So let me see, what can I enshrine? I don't think I need the Rambouillet. There we go. I'm gonna probably also enshrine the Divine Water. Which I know it helps with sanity, but sanity consumption doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. And recovery even less of a problem. So I guess I'm just gonna enshrine it as well. I do not believe it gives you a ton of faith points there. But it helps, you know. So let me enshrine the Divine Water. It actually comes par for the course. Yes, it is divine. Do it for divine. Dun, 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 do it for divine. Enshrine Divine Water. There we go. I need my fate points. I need to get into the place. So it gives me 80. Sure. And enshrine it as well. Don't gotta get too caught up on heaven. Don't get lost in heaven. Because otherwise I won't have anything to heal me with. But so far so good. I'm gonna keep using the bat until it breaks so that I can get the new pipe. Here I am.
どこにいるの？も
ここだよ。
う十分でしょ？どこなの？見つけた。
I'm in front of you, eh? Oh, is this thing gonna follow us all the way throughout? Oh, that would be lovely. Oh, a stalker enemy of that little thing, eh? Another Rambouillet. You've had your chance. What do you mean by that? School of Thunder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their damned construction plans, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda Yama, maybe Yoneda-san, had purchased, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen here and on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the folks that blessed him. Well, that's pretty good. Very nice of him. It seems that fox, maybe like the fox mask thingy. Oh, that's not good. I don't feel like it's a good idea to go against that guy just now. I'm just gonna go. Hello. You can take care of him if you want to. So before we go that way, I'm glad that the game autosave, but yeah, man, I don't know. Won't open without a key. And I believe this won't budge as well. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing everywhere. So apparently we are not permitted to go to the second floor. Somehow. Yeah, it won't open without a key. Well, that's a shame, man. Is the statue thing gonna follow us? Hopefully it will. Like this thing, eh?
れそうだ。
Yeah, I know, I know. I don't think we're supposed to, like, you know, fight the guy. So I'm just gonna explore what may be around here. There's a place in which I can go over here. Actually, no. Is this where they used to hang people? I mean, it kind of looked like this, and I say that mostly because of Ohio. Ow. They actually don't charge anymore.
こんな時に
Yeah, this knife is not gonna do much against that guy. As long as he doesn't really swing that fast, I feel like I should be alright. That actually was pretty close. Nothing here. I'm just looking for stuff to, like, get. Look at this place. It is a little bit sad seeing all of this places in which people can, like, you know, play and such. I wonder if the enemy is gonna follow me all the way throughout here. Yeah, of course, go away. That's something that I've been noticing with some of the engines that people have been doing recently. Enemies just go on a predetermined path, like they have boundaries and such, and that's pretty interesting. Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she is so much cuter than anyone else. She makes me sick. I believe that may be a compliment, but that's very passive-aggressive. My frames. Oh, look at that girl. Was this everything that they needed to see me? Was this everything that they needed me to see? Preparing. Shh. She's gone. What is the meaning of this? Okay, now that we've gotten that, is this where I came from? Yes. There's nothing much around this place, but I still need to go the other way. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So where did the big guy go? Oh, I also need to go here. Well, not here, but here. What up, big fam? What up, big bro? What up, flesh bro? Yeah, you do you. Divine carcass. Well, that's gonna help me. Oh, look at that guy. Should I go back in and get the thing? I feel like I should. So let me go do that real quick. That's also gonna help me because I do have plans for me getting the health upgrade. I sincerely hope that me getting the health upgrade will help me, you know, get a free refill. Hello. Konnichi, greetings. Not this way, cowboy. Oh yeah, and also let me go pick up the steel pipe. I wonder if we're gonna get more pipes as we go. I mean, not so much the quantity but the quality. Maybe we can get like a metal pipe maybe you know, titanium pipe or whatever. That would be hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie. And shrine. Right, carcass. And that should be enough for me to get the health thingy. There we go. Feels nice. I only need to save for the next Omamori, which is gonna be... Cannot increase any further. Well, that's actually quite nice. If you can only get 3, and I feel like that's pretty fair, you know. So it's only a matter of increasing my other stats. I still will need to enshrine a lot of things, mostly in order to clear my inventory. Bind the shop, obviously that works. Moon and max sanity. Yokan can also be used as an opening. I'm fine with that. Okay, let's finally go see what we can find over there. I hope that the knife will actually like pack a good punch. It could be interesting if the longer you use a toolkit in a weapon, the better quality it gets, maybe? Yeah, you do, you cannot really get much of the... Whoa. Sledgehammer! Used in construction, it packs a devastating punch, but its weight makes it hard to wield. Sure. Heavy weapons. Hold right trigger to unleash that powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon durability will decrease faster. When your focus gouge is full, use RB to switch from a defensive position and unleash a focus attack. Okay, thank you. This somehow helped us. A red capsule. Was this everything that we could have gotten? Actually, no. It seems like there is another thing. Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, come on. I don't even have enough things. Did it really just cancel my thing, eh? Oh, that sucks. I'll use advantage. And of course he goes away. I cannot really go here. I cannot really go here as well. Was that everything that the thing actually had for us? By the thing I mean the place. I'm just waiting for the effects to wear off. Ow. And of course he comes by. I don't think there's anything that we can do about it anyway. So in the end, there was nothing else than just defensive and offensive items. We didn't really get a key or something. I mean, unless some of the enemies have the key, but I sincerely doubt it. Let me go in here just to lose them. Because what else? I mean, where else can we investigate if we don't have the thing? There is a shirt over here. And I do not think it is a matter of finding out just the combination. Well, I mean, we need to find the combination, yes, but other than that, there's not much else to do. I'm gonna go back inside and see what's up. I feel like finding out the thing, right? And by the thing, I mean finding out the right timing in order to use a sledgehammer is gonna be tricky. But you know, big risk, big reward. And I don't think we need to like kill this guy either. Look at the aliens, man. The aliens, the aliens. I don't think the clock has any significance. Although we may never know it. Okay, taking this into account. There's something in here though. I need a key for it. Aoi Takeshi. Was that not the name of the principal? I don't think. Matsuo. Aoi Takeshi. I do need a key, yes, but... Therein lies the box. I can only go the other way. There's nothing around here nor around there. And I cannot go to the second floor. So what gives? Oh yeah, there's also this. I didn't go here, I think. Yes? Who's there? Won't open without a key. So if that's not the case, you may think that maybe you could find the key in one of these places. But that doesn't seem to be the case. You cannot even open the main door. You would also think that the scale model of the human anatomy thing would follow you. But, you know, it's all in the sense that it may, but not so much that it does. Therein lies the spookiness of the spookiness. I don't think I find anything related to Aoi Takeshi or the Aoi guy. The Yaoi guy, eh? Nothing here, nothing there. Cannot really go to the second floor either. I didn't really find anything in the outside part. Only death and destruction. The key. Let me investigate the beginning. Right? We may find something good in there. My second option would be to investigate the outside area again. Because otherwise I don't really believe there may be anything of use. There you go. So let me see what's up over here. Is that...
ひなこは苦しんでる。俺には相棒を放っておくことはできない。
いつまで相棒ごっこ続けるの？もうあなたには相棒なんていないんだよ。
I mean, if I'm gone, how are they interacting with me? That I don't know. But it is indeed something very spooky. Oh yeah, I haven't really gone here. Let's see what's up. Nothing, right? It won't open without a key. So what gives? I haven't... Oh. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governance prize. Did you know that vice principal Matsu has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the floriculture fair held by the prefectural council. Floriculture, interesting. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. The vice principal is so paranoid about the keys. He'll look into practical paperwork. The vice principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. Maybe that's the thing that I needed to. That's the flag that I needed to rise. To rise up. So let's investigate the flowers once more. Something good may come out of that. Maybe I should have saved first. I don't know what chrysanthemums are. Chrysanthemums, chrysanthemum grandmas, chrysanthemum grandpas. I don't know. But one day I will. Ah! I forgot about that. There we go. How you doing, Dominic? Welcome in, eh? Welcome in. I don't really have anything else to heal me with, other than this. Let's do Tomodachi. Apparently we are dead. Supposedly the girl keeps saying, yo, you need to let her go. So I don't know if the best of Tomodachi is alive. Oh, here we go, eh? But yeah, welcome in, eh? How you doing, Dominic? Main building 2F, stair key. It seems to be possible to open the stairway door on the second floor of the school main building. Yippee! We have progress. So that's why I wasn't finding anything. I needed to like investigate something first. But yeah, when it comes to best of Tomodachis, apparently Shu, the guy we are best friends with, apparently he's alive and we're dead. But I don't know how true that is. You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Also, look at this guy. Isn't this guy interesting? Bonk. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, hi. I don't know how wise it would be for me to look away from these guys, but you know. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing well, man. Yeah, that was so creepy. This whole game is very creepy and I love it. Oh, this place is gonna be... Somebody shot somebody. Somebody shot the piano player. Somebody shot the pianist. That was very Looney Tunesy. And then boom. Haunted schools are nope. I'm out. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a Silent Hill if it wasn't, if it didn't have a haunted school setting. Don't you think? Anticom, I need to enshrine this. So the game auto-saved, so it means that things are gonna go bad pretty soon. You already had a creepy school experience in Outlast too. I mean, that was an American school, you know? This is like Japanese, so it's either gonna be more on the lines of how we're gonna suggest the terror instead of like, you know, my old classroom. Or maybe it's gonna be way scarier, so I don't know. We're gonna find that out. So this is the other way. So I'm pretty sure that we are kind of on a situation in which it's kind of like a, you know, it's kind of like how it happened with Alessa. So we just found out that most of the girls in our school were really, you know, envious of us because Hinako is like really pretty, eh? But she's not like, I'm not like other girls. I'm actually like very boyish and I don't like to play with girls. It's just really fair. But apparently all the other girls are like really mad at us because of that. Because how can somebody so pretty be, you know, not be like, you know, feminine or whatever. Uh-oh. And apparently all the other girls are like mad at us because of that. But the Outlast 2 school is pretty terrifying. That is true, yeah. There's a lot of spooky stuff in there. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, spooky, scary. I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answer. Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening the box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents, since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst open off my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on that cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth. Like it was yesterday. Do you still remember that taste? Who's this letter for? Who wrote it? Like, yo, you see the wall rider shadows and you start thinking, am I becoming schizophrenic? Yeah, that is really much part of the thing, eh? Equipment. Items, pipes. Heavy weapon. Heavy weapons such as an axe and the thing, eh? Heavy attack. Defensive stance. But yeah, that's part of the freakiness of Outlast. The fact that it makes you think, did I really just see that, eh? Origami of grievances. There's a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami box, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone whose origami... if you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievance, you can put it to rest by folding it. Oh, by reading it. By reading it. There we go. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. Oh, I mean, I just discussed the things. Never mind, eh? It's a tradition that's been in the town for ages. Yeah, some kids would indirectly bully. Jesus Christ. Some kids will indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people that hate it and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. Ooh. I personally don't like to write things out about people or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out. To be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. I remember Rinko. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was of them, but I saw her writing down those things during class. And folding paper into boxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them on the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Doesn't that really happen to everybody? No. Open the puzzle box. It's not working, it's not working, it's not working. Oh, I can't rotate it. First, let me investigate what's over here. Origami of rumor. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her. Or abducts her. Not abducts her, but abducts her. I don't care, just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. No. Is this Rinko's handwriting? Interesting. Jesus, that's dark, yeah. So, you know the guy that, you know, calls us partner because we are partners in fighting the aliens, apparently. But it doesn't really say it's the aliens, but it says, like, you know, visitors from outer space. That's pretty rude against bogus kind. But apparently the girl that's like in love with the guy is very much envious of us. She's like very yelling because she thinks we're gonna steal him, but there's always this tension apparently. But she's just envious of us. And apparently she says that we're dead, and the guy thinks that we're dead, and apparently we don't know if we're dead. Sakako says that if you put something abstract in things, I'm not gonna read this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me drink some water. That'll restore my energy. Yum yum yum, delicious water. I've been talking for a while now. But yeah, apparently you put a lot of stuff. Shoe set here still was partner, right? I mean, if none of us are dead, yeah, sure. But I don't know. I don't know who's the one who's dead. If him or me. Oh, I get it. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? Because I don't get it. So we have fruits and we have vegetables. Nothing. Did I get something wrong? Confirm, rotate. Banana, rotate, banana, rotate, banana, rotate. So my assumption is that we gotta get all of the fruits, right? This is not a fruit. This is not a beach, this is a bathtub. I don't know. Also, I'm not so sure if I mentioned this already, but yeah, apparently the glasses that they gave me are not the right glasses. So I'm seeing things very, very blurry. So whenever I see at the middle of my glasses, I see blurry. But whenever I see on the edges of my glasses, I see clear. So either my eyes change during these few days, during these past days, or they gave me the wrong glasses because I cannot really see that well. I would find something to smash that box open. Yeah, that would be better actually. That would be the most straightforward thing. Also, when it comes to the letter that we found, what was the letter that we found? Oh, that's not it. On memory. Secret box. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out who you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening the box. Do you remember that day when the two of us just went to a cafe? We thought we were delinquents. But you know what? I don't care what the other people say, as long as I can spend time with you. But all I needed, we both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart burst out of my chest the moment that same words flew from your lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. I used to remember the taste. So when it comes to the taste and whatever, sweet and tart, I mean, I guess that's the strawberry and the pineapple. I don't even know what this is. So yeah, that's the solution. Sweet and tart, and then I don't know what this is. Is this like an eggplant? It looks like an eggplant, but it may not be. It may be a thing. So we gotta go line by line. I'm gonna go from the bottom to up. Sweet and tart fruit. So that would be the strawberry and the pineapple. The same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart burst out of my chest the moment the same words fell. The same cake. Yeah, within the writing. Is this a cake? What even is this? Is this sushi? I don't know, man. I didn't care what the other people thought about us because as long as I could spend time with you, that's all that I needed. So it says. Get you alone. I'm confused, eh? So when it comes to get you alone, look into your heart and try opening the box with your true feelings. I may need to change chat position so that I can see things. So hold on. Yeah, like a fruit tart, but what about the other things? And by the other things I mean the other lines. No vegetables cover them. True. My idea was that, yeah, that first of all you need to only get the fruits. Yeah, that is true. Huh? Only the fruits. I thought that you needed to have at least one thing at a time, but that was that wasn't the case. So yeah, you were right, eh? You only needed the fruits. Yippee. Oh yeah. Aha. GG's on that. GG's on that. Thank you, thank you. Unopened envelopes. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. That girl is dead. So we're dead. Apparently we are a ghost. I know you're going through a rough time right now. You must be in so much pain, but you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still, eh? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our heart, talking about all the small mundane by filling up the journal. Surely you can see it too? No. I. I. So journal. Now we only get journal stuff. We don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. There we go. Hey. On an unopened envelope. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of could handle together. If the two of interesting. If the two of could huddle together, we could soothe the pain with bites like the cold of winter. With that bites, I don't know. Oh, sorry, English. We could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. Me and my reading comprehension. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us like sakura is in full bloom to celebrate our union. Could you picture the beautiful bloom? Yeah. The two of us. Uh-oh, spelling error. This is what happens when you use AI to... I don't think they used AI to translate, but you know. Yeah, the two of us. Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe there's no us for them. Ooh, maybe it's not meant to happen for them. That would be sad. But you know, it'd be like that. Let me open up a granola bar. I am a little bit hungry. So let me open up that. It's more like a rice cracker if anything. Beep 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 beep. Well, let's firecracker. So let's see. Spring will arrive. Eh? So we need flowers. I think. I mean, that's a flower, isn't it? Are you sure? I mean, fruits also bloom in that place. I don't know if this is like a flower or is this like a... you know. Where did these boxes keep appearing from? Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. Nothing. Maybe that's not the thing, eh? Not working. I don't think a pumpkin would do. Unless it is a very specific kind of like flower that, you know. I mean, those seem to be like those little sticks that you hold in like summer festivals, but I don't think, you know, this is about summer anymore. Yeah, let me read it again. That you're trying to say positive and remember, you know, you're not the only one sad. There we go. There's the us. If the two of us could huddle together, we go. The us is in there, but not in the other text. Wow. Fascinating, eh? Spring will arrive. Sakura in full. Blooming flowers, yeah. Yeah, fascinating, eh? I mean, these are cherries, which it comes to like, you know, the cherry blossom. I don't know how significant that would be. I don't know how much of a bonsai would be considered to be like a thing that, you know, blooms on spring, eh? And yeah, I don't think these things are very much springy. It is more so a summer thing, eh? Summer rain. Oh, that's November rain. Well, actually, I don't know. Hmm. Could this flower not be the flower that blooms in the place? Not really. So I have all the flowers. But yeah, I don't know if the bonsai is actually like considered a flower. It is more of a tree, not so much of a flower. So taking a look back into the thing, eh? Like the budding cold of winter, and then surely spring will arrive, becoming welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming flowers waiting for us? Oh, the sakura is a cherry blossom, but I don't know if it has given cherries. I mean, unless it only wants the sakura. You know, the cherry blossoms and all. Although I do not believe this is very Sakura-y. What do you guys think? Obviously a pumpkin wouldn't do much. So that is indeed a flower. I'm still very iffy about the bonsai. Not so much that it bears fruit. Like the thing, eh? And I don't think it's about the fruits again either. Or do you guys think that that may be it? I'm still iffy about what this thing is. To me, it looks like one of those sticks that you hold in summer festivals. Mm-hmm. Let's open them up. Let's open all of them first, just to see what's up. So here are the fruits. Let's cover them all up. And vegetables. Is this a vegetable? Is this? So what's this? This is not a like a mushroom, right? I don't believe it is.
反応なしか。
Nothing. So spring.
違うな。
I don't think it needs us to select. So this is a flower, right? This one that I'm highlighting on the left. This one. What if it isn't? I honestly do not know. It would be very ironical if we only need to select the other things just because it represents quite the opposite that the thing actually tells us to do. That's the tart. Tart. Hold on. Yeah, that's the first puzzle required. Start on the left. By the tart you mean... Hold on. Let me open them all up first. Again, eh? So this is the tart. You mean this one? Like this one, eh? I cannot really say very well what it is. I may need to use the zooming thingy on Windows. That is indeed the tart. Yes, I thought that it was a flower.
間違えたか。
I needed to zoom in with the Windows thingy. I may actually need to zoom in again with this. So that is a tree. So I'm not so sure if it very much counts as a flower. I don't even know what that is, so I'm not gonna select it. It is indeed the tart, yes. The tarts and so I'm only gonna select the flowers, not the thing, eh? And by the thing I mean the trees. Because the bonsai is a tree, that is a tart. For a moment, I thought that there was something moving on the outside. It kind of seems like it, but I think it's just the... It's just the wind, eh? But I have selected all the flowers, have I not? Uh-huh. Spring will arrive. Sakura in full. Have I not? I'm still thinking that selecting the trees may be the solution as well. Because yeah, if it is in full bloom, maybe I do not need the flowers. Maybe I need the full the full tree. Maybe it needs to be very specific. No, it is not. Oh, but it's not working. Do you guys think it has to include the trees? I feel like it might. There's a pumpkin. That is the thingies. Do you think that maybe I do gotta select the exact opposite of whatever that the thing is telling me? I'm gonna try doing that because I'm running out of options and I'm running out of patience. Not at all. So yeah, the puzzle is saying, yeah, just select all of the flowers, select all of the things. But you know, this bonsai thingy, and I don't know. And these flowers are, well, not so much the flower, but these leaves are falling over, so maybe that means that they are not blooming. Obviously not this. I mean, those flowers look very blooming to me. And it's gotta be the ones that are planted. This is not planted at all. And I have not seen reports of people saying that any particular puzzle is like bugged. So just for the sake of me, you know, moving the stream on, I have to unfortunately see what's up. But I'm fairly positive that it only has to be anything that has to do with nature, that it's not a fruit. Even though it seems that things are in bloom, when things are blooming, it doesn't necessarily seem to be that things are, you know, giving fruit. So, so here we go. But yeah, my assumptions were you gotta select all the flowers and all the trees, or just the trees, or just the flowers. So you know it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But I mean, yeah, it only mentioned that. Hold on. So apparently the solution is this. Now, I have never seen a cherry blossom branch in my life. Could this be a cherry blossom? So you only need to, yeah, just let's look it up. So you only need to like open one. You need to open up the one that's like the cherry blossom branch. I know these are cherries, but this is not like a cherry blossom. Not working. Just that this is a pumpkin, obviously it wouldn't work. Is this a cherry blossom trunk? Or branch? No. Berries. No. This is a thing, eh? Something must be off, says the girl. Oh wait, hold on. My mom is calling me. BRB. Sorry, my mom was calling me. She needed help. She's gonna need help with the food. So I'm gonna have to carry all the bags because that's what my muscles are for, in order to help mom with the bags. I'm a grown ass boy. I can handle all of the bags, eh? But yeah, apparently you need to only open one, but I have already opened up like all of them, eh?
反応なしか。
Makes no sense. I have already opened up all of them, eh? Hold on. Reveal the single blossom branch. So by that you mean... Oh wait, hold on. Am I seeing the box puzzle guide? Aha, yes, sure, but all 4 books. Oh, hold on. Lost in the fog. No, I don't want the Lost in the fog. I want the one in the hard mode. There we go. Okay. It says the tricky part here is with the hard mode. They are figuring out. I can qualify as a Sakura. You want the 2 leafy branches here on one side and a cherry blossom tree on the other side. Huh? You want 2 leafy branches here on one side and a cherry blossom tree on the other side. I have never seen a cherry blossom in my life. Oh, hold on. Mom is home. Let me go help with the bags. Okay, sorry for the wait, I'm back. Yeah. So now the bags are in the house and the cat is out of the bag. Eh? Okay, so according to logic, I need to reveal the two sakura branches. Problem is, in my life, have I ever seen a sakura branch? So I don't know. Eh? Is this a sakura branch? Let's hope it is. Now we gotta find the other branches or whatever those may be. Also, Canelo's here. Hi, Canelo. Ooh, Canelo wants to help us with the puzzle. Let's see if Canelo being here helps us with the puzzle. Hopefully it will. Also, is my mic up? Yeah, there we go. So now we gotta see what the other branch is. Is this a branch? It may be, but I really don't know. Have you guys ever seen a sakura branch? I haven't. It's not working. This may not be a sakura branch, actually, now that I think about it. This, however, may be it. Did I get something wrong? Well, it says it only has to be the sakura branches. The two leafy branches. The two leafy branches and the one sakura branch. Oh, this is a leafy branch, isn't it? There we go. Oh. That's why it's called a puzzle, you know? It gets us puzzling. An open envelope. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting for it. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Ain't that a request? It might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Shu hasn't read the letter. Leave the classroom there. Interesting. What else? I just was the thing. Eh? Well, now that we can, let's go let's go get out of here. I'm getting out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me that she's also gonna be a bad ghost. Eventually. Juko, can you like speak? That is for you to decide. I was about to say, can you like speak louder because otherwise it's gonna be. Do you koto da? And so everything begins. Explore the school's second floor. Middle school. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other. But now, yeah, everything changes, doesn't it? It's hard for people who want to do that because people around them are doing the same. But for someone like me who really couldn't care less about what people think, it's not the case. Everybody thinks now differently from one another. I wonder why. It's already made it this far. Yep. Everything is about to explode. So remember, guys, F stands for flower. Because the flowers are about to get on me. No se escucha. Pues es que no está sonando nada, rapaz. ¿Qué onda, rapaz? ¿Cómo anda? Bienvenida. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? Do you hear the sounds? There you go. And we have a sledgehammer. I hope that doesn't take away from my weapon durability. Heavy weapon, heavy weapon. I need more bullets, I need more bullets. Escucha en español. Ah. Es que estamos en Japón. We're in Japan, everybody. That's why they don't speak Spanish, right? So when it comes to things, Hmm. Old annex. La llave del anexo, eh. Old annex main gate key, eh. The key to the old annex behind the school. ¿Por qué esta escuela tiene un anexo? Why does this school have an annex? Eh? So for those of you who don't know, here in Mexico we have a system in order to like help people like recover from their addictions called the annex. People get annexed in order to like, you know, go through therapy and whatever. Eh? So that's why I'm like, oh, the annex. Eh? Para no gastar mi inglés de computer. Eh? Ah, sí. Okay, we used to open the hall door. Not the teacher. Not the teacher, eh? Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with keybox written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker, when she went to change. To be honest, I couldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the clinics for the intoxication. Desintoxication? I don't know what to call them. So now we have two keys. We have the key to my house, eh? And the key to salvation. But let's see what's up. Something good may come out of this. Look, everybody, we have a festival going on. Eh? More arare. I'm good on health and everything. I don't think I need to like eat anything. Eh? I'm just gonna leave it be. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is the 377. Thank you, Ed. Well, now that we know. Shh. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that says, "Yo, just die." Hold on, eh? Oh, I don't take damage while I do that. That's pretty good. Is it dead? Hopefully. But it seems like I gained some shield while I do that. Liar, 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 liar. Is this a Vocaloid song, eh? Satsuki da, eh? Maybe, eh? I mean, I could eat this and that. I only have one of these, so let me just eat it up. El traje es porque Canelo... No. No le he comprado un trajecito al Canelo. Podremos ver si se lo compramos. So yeah, Canelo could very well have a little bit of a spooky makeover, eh? A little bit of a cosplaying going on. I don't know. We haven't really thought of that. No hemos pensado en eso. A lo mejor sí le compramos algo, un trajecito para de calabacita. Eh? Maybe we can buy them a little pumpkin thingy. It could be lovely if they could be like very Halloween-esque. So that takes me there. Cannot really go here. There's no real reason for me to go that way, so I'm just gonna go here instead. Hello, are you friendly? Hopefully he's friendly. I don't think I've missed much. Oh wait, hold on. I'm definitely missing this place. No, I have been here before. Have I? Yeah, I think I have. I want to visit the music room and see what's up with that. Although I don't think I can enter. Nope, I cannot enter. So we've already solved this puzzle. We can always go that way. We cannot enter here. And there is no way to go over there. They're following me. Excuse me. Entiendo que nada más porque está escapando, pero ni una katana, ¿vale? There is a katana. Hay una katana, pero no en este mundo, por así decirlo. Hay dos mundos en este juego. There is a katana. Well, more like a naginata. But it's only usable in, like, the other world. So we cannot do much about it. There's a ton of flowers going on. And these are supposed to be flowers. Also, I hear the echoes of wisdom, eh? It won't open without a key. Are there any more enemies around here? The enemy. So let's see. 377. Something must be off. Maybe it's from the upside down. 377. Nothing. Locker. It seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze nowadays. Disgusting person, never met her locker. If anyone wants this, 377. Numbers and symbols. I really don't know it. I could always try to just brute force it, but no. Maybe I did miss something. Eh? Wait, don't I have like a key for some places? I feel like I may be. Well, let me check over here. I need a key. I need more bullets. I need more bullets at the guy. I don't know. Yeah. Do they say anything else? I don't think they may say anything else. Ponle pausa, me salió comercial, eh. Ah, bueno, eh.
あなたにとってひな子が大切な人だったのはよくわかるよ。だからこそ笑顔でお見送りしなくちゃ。それが相棒の最後の務めだと思うよ。
I have the key to the second floor classroom, the key to the old annex. That is true, I do have the key to the old annex. And the old annex is somewhere. I do remember that there is indeed some other places that we can go, for example here. Although I do believe that's where we came from. Yep, this is where the other guys and girls are. So not much that we can do about it. This cannot be open. I do remember there being another stairwell thingy. So maybe the one in the middle, yeah, right here. Oh, this is its own place, and I unfortunately don't have enough time. Well, I'm glad that the scenery changed. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have much time for today, since I have places to be. So this is gonna be the cliffhanger that you guys are gonna have to suffer with, unfortunately. So, but it's been nice. We have done some good progress, Anything that I may enshrine? Oh yeah, the comb. Antique comb. Maybe the real locker combination is one of those rooms. Probably, yeah. It seems that we need to combine numbers with symbols. Ooh, Canelo is right here. Oh, Canelo has something stuck on his throat. Come on, get it out, big boy. Get it out. You can get it out. Come on. Anyway, let me do the thing. There we go. I think he got it out. But yeah, I think that the locker combination is in one of those places. We already got the combination, but it seems like we gotta like combine them with symbols and whatnot. So that's something that we are gonna be doing in the next stream of Dragon Ball Z. Because unfortunately we don't have enough time for today. But it's been fun. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I have today. Okay, Canelo wants to come here for comfort. Uh-oh. Come on, Canelo, you can do it. There we go. Oh, he has something stuck in his throat. So I'm gonna go help Canelo get whatever he has on his throat out, and then I can, you know, go on with my day. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's been very, very much fun, and I hope that you guys had English. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. There we go. But don't go yet. Let me see who we can raid, so we can share the love. Oh, poor little Canelo. He's trying to get whatever he has in his throat out. The little baby is suffering. So let's see. Who may be live right now, huh? Who do you guys think it's live? Let's see. Who will live? Matt the Rock is live. It's been a little bit of a bit since I last rated Matt the Rock. And Matt the Rock is playing Resident Evil 3 Remake. So if you guys like Resident Evil Remake, and you guys like Resident Evil, and let's go give him a raid. There we go. Time to raid Matt the Rock. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had a lovely, lovely time. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming this Sunday, unfortunately. I will try and see if I can stream on like tomorrow instead. If I get to stream tomorrow, that would be lovely. So I will most probably stream tomorrow instead of... No, actually, I cannot really stream tomorrow either. Ooh. Maybe this Monday. I don't know. If not in Monday, then I will see you guys on Wednesday. I don't know. For whatever that may happen, twitch.tv/Congo_Donga, those are my links. Hold on. There we go. And check out the Discord for any updates that may happen. So yeah, have a lovely day, everybody. I will probably see you until next Wednesday. I mean on Wednesday, you know, of next week. And I will try and see if I can do a stream on Monday. But if not, then I'll see you guys on Wednesday, because I cannot unfortunately stream this weekend. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.